Hey guys, how you doing? Uh, um, let's see. Thing is gonna be, what the helly? What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? What the heliante? No. How you guys doing today? Uh, thought this one would be more about. I just tell you about my day. So I basically took a nice soothing shower earlier today. Then I went and, took the income taxes, took them to our apartment office, took care of that. Then I had an interview today, and I think I did pretty well. I'm going to hear back from them on Friday. I'm going to find out from them on Friday if I get it or not, or if I progress to a second interview. Hopefully, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hopefully I do. And then after that, I chilled for a little bit, then went to go watch a movie. You guess what movie I saw? I Know What You Did Last Summer. I would love to give a review right now. Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to do another channel where I'm doing movie reviews, or where I'm doing game, TV show reviews. And then you guys just let me know suggestions for certain movies or shows that you want me to see, that you want to see, or that you might be interested in. And then I review them with my opinion on it. I don't want you to base your opinion off of mine, or I don't want you to be influenced by my opinion on it. I want you to still have your own opinion on it while hearing my opinion on the video. Because just because it's my opinion doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. You can have your own opinion of it. Like one of my friends, so the movie Sinners. Actually, two of my friends, they went to go see it together, and they didn't like it. They didn't like the movie. At this point, man, the movie came out. Did it come out in May? It came out in either early May or April. I can't remember when it came out, but everybody liked the movie. Everybody that I talked to that saw the movie, and everybody that I saw online, they all liked the movie. They all enjoyed the movie. They didn't like it at all. They didn't like the way that it was formed. They didn't like the way that it was set up as a movie in general. They didn't like it. Me, I liked certain parts of it, but there were certain parts where it kind of got hard to be engaged in the movie. There were parts where it was kind of hard to be immersed in certain parts. But there were certain parts that I really, really enjoyed. There were parts I really enjoyed. They were fun to watch. It was fun to see. It was fun to enjoy. But there was just certain parts where it was just, I couldn't get myself out of the thought process that it was a movie. Usually when you go into movies, when you're able to get yourself out, when you're able to suspend the disbelief, that's how you know for certain, well, that's how you know that a movie is good, or that's how you know that it's a good story. You know, there were certain parts where the suspension of disbelief, it was hard to be there. And then there were certain parts where I was just in it. I was immersed. You know? Like there was certain parts where, you know, MBJ as the twins, there were certain parts where I was able to kind of see him as two different people. But then there was parts where it was kind of hard for me to see him as two different people. I like, if that makes sense. You know, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but it was just there were certain parts where it was kind of hard to see him as two as twins. And all I was seeing was it's the same person. I don't know. Some scenes I could see him as two different people, and then certain scenes I was just like, this is the same exact person. So, you know, but that's not all. I mean, there was other parts. Those parts I really enjoyed, like I said, but then there was parts that kind of took me out of it. It was just like certain. I feel like, how do you describe it? I feel like at times the flow of the movie was kind of slow, or the you know, I'm trying to describe it a certain way. Like what is the word? Like like I guess it took a long time to get to certain things, a long time to get to certain parts. Like I'm trying to think of what it's called. I hate when stuff like this happens to me, because whenever I forget a certain thing, like it gets stuck in my head. Like I can't think of anything else until I remember that. It just gets stuck there. And I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking about what the word is or what the phrase is that I'm trying to describe. But I guess you can consider the flow of the of the story, something along those lines. The flow of the story was slow in certain parts, is what I'll say. But I still enjoyed the movie, you know. But I'm just like, yeah. But this movie was pretty good. I would love to be able to, well, I feel like if I say that it was good, then it's kind of like, well, that's not really spoiling it. I'm just saying it's good. You know, you still have to see the movie to know if it's good or not. Because I could just say it's bad, and then you see it, and then you realize it's good, and then you see that it's good. Or I could say that it's good, and then you just like, that stunk. That was so rank. That was bad. Trash. You know? So I will just say it was a good movie. It was a good movie. There's more I wanted to say on it, but I can't say it because then it's gonna kind of spoil it and stuff like that. So I don't want to ruin it for you. But when I do start doing my review videos, I hope that you see I hope you see these movies, because certain movies, I'm not going to assume that you guys are going to see it right when it comes out. Because I never see the movies right when they come out. I see them the week after. I see them during the following week. So they come out on Friday. I'll see them either Tuesday or Wednesday of the next week. If it's something I really waited and wanted to see. Like this movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like Superman, I saw last week, Tuesday. Like Fantastic Four, I'm going to see it, like it comes out on Friday. I'm going to see it either Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those 2 days. So the 29th or the 30th, I'm going to go see it. But other movies, like I haven't really, like they haven't been a priority for me to see. It's like, I'll get to it eventually, but if it's something I really want to see, I'm going to see that first. I'm going to have that priority first. So, I really do want to do like review videos and, but they're probably going to be movies that you have time to see, so that way I don't spoil it. And if you take that long to see the movie, that's on you. But I will put the disclaimer that if you didn't see the movie, don't watch this. I will say that. But for the ones that did, you can continue. So unless it's something that you may not want to see, and then you'll be okay being spoiled, having it spoiled for you, or you just don't care. You're like, you can spoil it for me, and I'm still gonna go see it. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's happened to me. There's certain moments where I wanted to have a certain prior understanding about the movie before I went to go see it. I didn't want to go in just all green and naive to it, or all, bushy-tailed, I guess was a phrase you can use. I don't want to go in like that of certain movies. So, yeah. But that was my day. Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. And I appreciate you guys. Have a good night, y'all. One love. Peace.